All right, guys, welcome in. My name's Jay. Um, and I want to get into a really hot, spicy topic with this. And I see this quite a bit, and I'm seeing it a lot in my life. And it's just too visible for me to see. It's not even me as a person at this point because I've done everything I can to justify why I know it's not me at this point. And people are still blaming me that it's me. The reality, the truth of it, and this topic is that is America hating the white guy? Does America actually officially hate the white guy? Now, um, I'm only stating this because of my Thanksgiving. I didn't even get invited anywhere. I don't have anybody messaging my phone. Everybody I've messaged on my phone have not answered me actually, and right now there's a person that was arguing with me on Reddit about this subject, and but I get no response back from like people I message and stuff like that. So it's like it can't just be me that's going through this. And I work at a job and I work in a supermarket, so I'm out in public. So I took in the idea of seeing what is actually going on. And as I'm looking at it as a whole, I'm thinking to myself, boy, I don't really see women with the white man anymore. I don't really see white men with their families anymore. Always see Latin people, Latin men, uh black men, and sometimes once in a while Indian men. And I never really see a white guy with a woman or a family anymore. And this just goes to show me something big is going on with this. Now, um, it's just hard for people to see because they don't want to accept it. But my thing is for four Thanksgivings in a row, I've spent it alone. I've spent last holiday, or no, 2 holidays ago, I spent with a Latin family, which was like for a short time. I didn't even eat dinner with all of them. I ate it by myself with them. So, are we now at this point in the world in America where we just hate, the white guy? Now, let me give you a little history lesson on America and how it was built. White guys in blue jeans and t-shirts, white t-shirts, were the ones building the railroad tracks. And if you go into history, you see how long ago that was, which I'm going to do. People forget this little bit of information, and it really takes away the whole idea of what America actually was. Now, let me get into that, and then we'll come back to this topic. Now, the railroads were officially they were being built in America in February 28th, 1827. Okay, that's always that's always those images of either those guys in blue jeans and white t-shirts that put the railroad tracks down. Who was doing that? The white guy. The white guy was the one that also helped to build this country. And I know people are gonna be like, well, that's racist. And truthfully, I've already been told along the lines of that I'm an asshole and I'm an idiot for this. But when you look at it as a whole, my ancestors built this country. Okay, my ancestors have entirely built this country. I was born and raised here. And the thing that really gets me is that and if they didn't help build the country, they came over later. The thing that gets me about this is we're in a time where that's not appreciated anymore. That, like I said, I feel like the white American man is hated at this point. I feel like it's just one of those things because even my dating life, I haven't dated in like a couple years now, and on top of it, I haven't really spent, um, time with anybody on holidays, especially Thanksgiving. And actually, Christmas, I spent a little bit of time with some people, but it's never anybody I actually, you know, it's never any friend, any like really deep connected friend I have. It's always like, it's always just some random person asking me to go to Thanksgiving, you know. Um, and it's just that's where we're at right now. I haven't seen anybody even remotely consider like, and going back to what I said again, you look at my phone and you look at the way things are going. Every person I text is a woman, okay? It is a woman, okay, or a boss or somebody else. And the females, the women I've been texting, which is the reason I text so many women, is because I'm literally trying to get to know somebody to form a friendship and a relationship bond with them. Now this is in my personal life, and this is actually in people around me, people I actually meet in person, and it's just extremely weird that none of them's actually like saying anything back, and the only time I get a response is for like money or work related stuff. Those are the only two times I get response or anything. Everything else is just like, it's just like nobody really wants to talk to me outside of those two things. So it's like that's another reason why I'm getting to this point. Does America just hate the white man at this point? And I can't help what I can't help how people feel from 1960. Unfortunately, we weren't there. And I should be able to, at least to feel some sort of emotion about this. It's just kind of mad. And people keep telling me I'm dumb for feeling that. But reality of the truth is, no, I'm not dumb. I have every reason and right to feel mad at a lot of people because a lot of people have just disrespected me. This is the fourth holiday in a row that I've pretty much been alone or by myself, and nobody's even bothering to change that. Like, it's just like women now are making it difficult because they're not relying on, they're not trying to form a bond or a relationship or a friendship anymore with the guy. They're more concerned with money, and that's the problem where women start coming in at. And I'm not, we need to get back to, we need to get back to where we just realize things are more important than money. People are more important than money. And it just it blows my mind that we're at a point now where like people are so much more concerned with money purposes instead of a person's health. I've been noticing this, and this isn't the first time I noticed this. This has been going on for a while. But I noticed that money is people's biggest concern instead of over people's health. And, if I forget to text somebody who might be in a hospital, I try to remember to at least be, go out of my way to, say hi to them or something. And people always perceive me to be a jerk, but reality of the truth is I'm not intentionally trying to forget. I'm busy. I'm doing stuff like going to work. And when I do forget stuff, it's not intentional. It's just that like there are some times I do forget it. So I'm not gonna sit there and apologize for being busy in my life and being successful in my life. But I will say this, people need to stop expecting of me. Maybe people should start contacting me. Maybe people should start going out of their way to say happy holidays to me, and stuff like that, instead of making me feel like a complete outcast. People blame me of being the biggest asshole on the face of the planet, but I'm not intentionally trying it. That's the thing about me is I'm not trying to be a jerk. And that's why, like, at the end of the day, I just don't feel bad for what half of the people are saying about me, because reality, the truth is, it's all on them how they feel. If they think that of me, they're thinking too deeply, and then people tell me to stop thinking so deeply. Well, why am I always the jerk here when there's people literally doing the exact same thing to me? Exact same stuff. You know? Aren't you supposed to treat people how you want to be treated? Isn't that what we were grown up to be taught? You know, and if you keep treating people how you don't want to be treated, then they're going to treat you the exact same way. You know, so this goes deep into a couple aspects. This goes into, you want that respect, respect back. You want you want people to show you compassion, show compassion back. You want people to, you know, like this whole ball of people don't seem to understand that respect goes a long way, and being a decent human being goes a long way. But people forget that. People forget that. And I'm not trying to forget that. I actually legit, I do forget stuff because I'm so busy all the time. And when I am told something to do something, I don't remember it always because I'm so busy doing my stuff, you know? And people make so many excuses for themselves, and this could just go even deeper than anything, but I just have been feeling like America has been hating the white man as of lately. And it's just really, really going to show me that um you really can't you really can't get through to people after a certain you can't get through to people no matter what. There are people that out there that see and feel the same way I do. But I'm hoping this video speaks volume. You can't get mad at me for being this because I was born like this. You can get mad at somebody else for, being something that they're not supposed to be, but you can't get mad at a person for being who they are. Like I said again, I was born this way. If I piss you off because I didn't choose my skin, buddy. I didn't choose my skin. I didn't choose who I am today, and if I'm pissing you off, well, that's on you. You're pissed off at yourself. You probably mad at yourself for, something. You're mad. You might be mad about something that you don't even know about. You can sit there, look inside of yourself, and say, "Why am I mad?" Maybe you need the Bible. Maybe you need Jesus Christ. Instead of being mad at a person because of their skin, why don't you try stop being mad at people and start realizing that maybe you're just a jerk. Maybe you're a jerk to people because they have something, because their skin is different than yours, okay? I can't control who or what I am. You can control your hate for me. I don't hate anybody. I get a lot of hate. There's a big difference. And everybody that hates me is doing the same exact thing that everybody else that hates me is. And it's bragging about shit they have. When I don't know where that's even coming from. I don't know why bragging about anything is reasonable. I don't know why anybody wants to brag about stuff. I don't get that. It doesn't prove to you why you're a good person. It doesn't prove to you why you even remotely deserve it. To brag about something, to brag about anything, well, that's just the ego talking too much. And trust me, God doesn't like that stuff. God doesn't like when people are, using their ego. And God doesn't like a lot of what's going on these days. And I will tell you that. God's not happy. But, hey. But, yeah, I hope this video speaks volume. I'm trying to find the best way to get out there. But it's been 4 Thanksgivings for me in a row. 4 holidays in a row. And I'm seeing it a lot within people that they're kind of just hating on a white guy right now. So I'm hoping this video does something to people, that it gets a point across, because I'm literally tired of sitting here every single holiday, every single day I'm off. It's not just the holidays, it's all year round that people do this to me. People will say they're going to come visit me or something. You know what they do? That day comes and they don't give me a response. That's what they do. That's how I know people are officially hating the white guy. And get mad at me all you want. But if I'm seeing this as an actual trend, then we have a problem. Then I'm seeing America is actually hating the white guy. And get mad at me all you want. But if you're not white and you're hating white people, then it's you that's the racist person, not me. I'm not racist. I want you guys to understand that. It becomes a racist thing to hate a person based on their skin tone. You won't invite a person out because they're white. I bet if I run around saying I'm Jewish, whatever, Latin, it'd be more suffice to invite me out. I've had people accuse me of being Latin. You know what I turn around and say to them? No, I'm Irish. I'm American Irish. You look at how far that's gotten me. Just some food for thought. Alright, I'm done. Done talking. Y'all, I hope y'all start to understand why, what you're doing isn't cool and things need to start changing. Anyway, take it easy.